Okay, good morning everyone. Got a good night's sleep, and I also woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning for some reason. I couldn't fall back asleep, and then I just stayed up. Today I'm 40 weeks and 2 days. It's July 1st. Baby was due on Monday, it's Wednesday, but you know, they'll tell me more information when I get there because we're gonna do an ultrasound to look at baby. And I don't think I've showed you this yet. This is our changing table that was given to us by one of Mike's coworkers, and then they'll probably schedule my induction for next week. Hopefully, I'm hoping that it will happen before that. Who knows? But I do think that baby dropped. I woke up this morning and I could take a nice deep breath, and that's kind of the sign that he has dropped. And I was kind of wondering when it was gonna happen. So let's look at belly real quick. Big old belly. When you coming out, you? So you know how they say, be careful what you wish for? Well, it's induction day. So we're going to the hospital in half an hour to get induced because apparently my fluids are low and I'm still not even dilated at all. And the baby's pretty big and I'm pretty tall, so they're not worried about that really. But yeah, so we are doing this, and I've had my few little freak out moments already, and
it's gonna be a process.
What do you think, Daddy Do?
It's gonna be a process, and it's gonna be scary, but you know, this is it. This is what we've been waiting 9 months for, so let's get it. Let's do it. Let's come home with a baby.
Oh my God. I don't really know much of anything aside from that we're using Cytotec and that I have low fluid, and I had to get directly admitted in front of a bunch of other people because apparently it's kind of serious. And it's July 1st, so we might be having a 4th of July baby, but I hope it doesn't take 4 days. I'm only 50% effaced and haven't dilated at all. All right, well, next time you see us, we'll be at the hospital and we'll have more information.
So we're here at the hospital. It's our room. It's pretty nice, actually. Got a good view. Panda warmer thing. And we got her.
Okay, so we're here. I've got my IV in the weirdest place ever, and it's been here for like an hour and a half so far in my super awesome hospital gown. I've got my armbands, most exclusive club in town, and I'm super hungry, so we're probably gonna try and get some food because I haven't eaten since breakfast, and that was at like 7:30. So, and it's now 3:40, so hungry. But yeah, we got a nice room, you know, just waiting on my mom to get here. Thankfully we can have our 2 guests with me, and we'll get this party started, y'all. Okay guys, so now we just got the Cytotec medication to get contractions starting and dilation starting, and it's like 5 o'clock, and I get it every 4 hours to try and start dilation. And all right guys, it's like 7 o'clock now. We've had the Cervidil like almost 3 hours ago. We've just been sitting around in the bed doing nothing, getting checked. Finally changed into my motherhood maternity hospital gown. My mom also brought flowers and a bunch of snacks. And here's my dinner. Looks like some chicken, mashed potatoes, and broccoli with a little piece of cake. Apparently I'm having contractions. I literally don't even feel them. Like nothing.
So
they're like, oh, how's your pain? 1 to 10. I'm like 0, like nothing. And we're just watching The Longest Yard. Because that's what's on TV right now. But yeah, we are
doing it.
Probably gonna be here tomorrow and the next day. So yeah, well, we're having a baby at some point very soon. It's been a rough night, y'all. Almost 9. I started having contractions around 2 a.m. They gave me another dose of Cytotec, so I had 2 doses of that. And then started feeling contractions around 2 o'clock. By 3 o'clock, they were like full on every 2 to 3 minutes. And by 4 o'clock, I was 2 centimeters dilated, and I haven't been checked again since then, but I'm hoping it's like 3 or 4 by now, because it's been 5 hours. Still having contractions. I'm on ampicillin or some pain medication.
Yeah, ampicillin.
It's definitely helped, but it still hurts. You know, it's just not as bad. And my back has been hurting. Had some coffee that my mom snuck in, and a muffin. And I'm really pissed that they won't let me use any of the over-the-counter meds that I brought, so now I get to be charged for everything. And my voice is a little hoarse because I was like not screaming all night, but making noises all night long. Got an IV here. There's the monitor. Tiny waves are contractions. I haven't had one in almost 3 minutes, but I'm feeling one coming now. Oh. So this is my new friend, Monica. That's what they call this monitor. It monitors my heartbeat, baby's heartbeat, and my contractions. She's a very fickle friend. If I move a certain way, she doesn't like it and she stops working. But that's what's going on under here. Still. I have about a minute in between contractions right now to talk to you guys. We're not going to be able to film during the birth, which I'm really upset about. I should have asked them sooner. So the update is, once we had the Cytotec, we went until about 9 o'clock, and then I still really hadn't dilated anymore. And so we decided to start the Pitocin at like 10 o'clock. And it's now 11:25, and as you can see, something's happening.
Okay.
I only have about a minute before I start looking crazy and screaming. My water broke, and now we're really doing it. Okay.
It is almost 1 o'clock. We've been at the hospital for almost 24 hours. It's been a ride so far, but we're getting there. I feel like we're about halfway through. Gonna be about 4 centimeters dilated hopefully when our midwife comes, and she's been a trooper so far. Super proud of her, and you know, just it's been painful, but you know, she's taken every contraction well. Breathing was great, focusing a lot, and just doing the right things. So we took the nurse's advice on a couple of stretches, and really works. So that's how the water broke. She was doing a stretch during a contraction, and she got up from it and she said, oh, something happened. Definitely an experience, and it was a good feeling, you know, to know that, you know, we're making progress. You know, it's been a long process, and just to know something's happening is great. So anybody out there, just know that you'll make it through, and you'll have a baby at the end. So we're getting there too. Okay. So Here we have a contraction.
What is that stupid?
It's a kink. It's a kink. We're on hands and knees because this is what helps the baby turn. So it's not going to be as painful later.
Hey guys. As you can tell, I'm in a much better mood, much better spirits. Got my epidural. I can easily tell you that before this, maybe like 45 minutes ago, it was rough. It was bad. This is the worst pain I've ever been in my entire life. I got 2 cups of orange jello, and now we're just hanging out, waiting for dilation. I think we told you I was like 3, but I'm literally not even. When I got the epidural, it was like 3.5. And even the anesthesiologist is like 3.5. Because usually I guess people do this at like 5-6 centimeters, and it was just not progressing. I tried to film some of it to be real and honest with you, since we can't do the actual birth. Like, I wanted to show you what labor is like really like. And I'm having a contraction right now. I can still feel it, and it's, you know, it's definitely uncomfortable. But it's not nearly as bad. Not nearly as, it was unbearable. It was absolutely unbearable.
I couldn't imagine going through that kind of pain. So definitely proud of Sarah and all you other ladies out there who give birth. But
oh, and by the way, there's like 3 other ladies that just had their babies out of the hospital that I'm in. And I didn't hear any of them screaming, but I was like yelling and moaning in pain, and you know, maybe the walls are just really thick, who knows. I'm cuddling with Vinny's blanket so that it smells like me. 10 to 5, by the way, on Thursday.
July 2nd.
We got here at 2 o'clock on Wednesday the 1st. It is now 5 o'clock on Wednesday the 2nd.
Thursday
the 2nd. Probably won't be leaving until Friday.
Maybe
or maybe Saturday.
You know, we're gonna have to get him tested, Vinny tested, circumcision, all that stuff, and then lactation consultants, and we're ready to go home. Ready to go home.
Yeah, I was ready to go home yesterday.
I was ready to go home when I got in the parking lot here. So, but yeah, we'll get there and we'll have a baby, and things will be different, and it'll be an adventure. So. He loves you so much.